Everybody, please stand up. Close your eyes, bow your head, and let us pray. Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here. Ever this day, be at my side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. Amen. Good morning, children. It's nice to see you today too. You may now take your seats. Let us check your attendance. Please say present if you are here. Are you ready for our new lesson this morning? Then, show me that you are ready. But before we start with our new lesson this morning, let us have first a short review about our previous lesson. Let us play Spin the Wheel. Some of you will be given the chance to spin the wheel. The wheel will stop as soon as your classmates say the word stop. The letter of the wheel, which will be pointed, will flash a fraction. And then you will identify whether the fraction is a proper fraction, an improper fraction, or a mixed number. Is our instruction clear? So now, let's start playing Spin the Wheel. It stops in letter G. Now let's see what is the fraction behind the letter G. The fraction is 10/7. What do we call this fraction? Very good. It is an improper fraction. Let's spin the wheel again. It stops in letter E. Let's see what is the fraction behind the letter E. The fraction is 6/11. Now what do we call this kind of fraction? Correct! It is a proper fraction. Let us spin the wheel again. Letter C. The fraction in letter C is 3 3/4. Now, what do we call this kind of fraction? That's right. It is mixed numbers. So now let's spin the wheel again. Letter F. The fraction in letter F is 2 1/5. 2 1/5 is? Very good. It is mixed numbers. Now let's spin the wheel for the last time. It stops in letter A. And the fraction in letter A, it's 1/2. Correct! 1/2 is a proper fraction. I am glad that you can still remember our previous lesson. Now, let's take a look with these pictures. What similarities have you seen in these pictures? Very good. All the pictures show entertaining visitors at home. What Filipino trait is being shown in the pictures? Correct! These show hospitality. Have you experienced entertaining visitors at your home? How often do you have visitors at home? What do you do if you have visitors? How do you entertain your visitors? That's great! Always remember that hospitality is one of the good traits of us Filipino people. I hope that you always continue to be hospitable in entertaining your visitors at your home. Now let us read these problems. Problem number 1. Mother baked cassava cakes for her visitors. She asked Mila to slice the cakes into eighths. When Mila ate one slice, she noticed that she made 23 eighths cakes. How many whole cakes in slices will be served to the visitors? What did Mother bake for her visitors? How many slices of cakes did Mother request Mila to prepare? How many eighths did Mila make out of cassava cakes? What is being asked in the problem? How will you solve the problem? Correct. We need to change 23 eighths to mix a number. Now let's read problem number 2. Aling Agnes bought 2 3/4 kilograms of beef. How many fourths of a kilogram of beef does she have? How many kilograms of beef did Aling Agnes buy? What is being asked in the problem? How will you solve the problem? Correct. We need to change 2 3/4 to improper fraction to get the answer. Do you know how to change 23 eighths to mixed number? How about 2 3/4 to improper fractions? Then, this is the right time to learn how to change mixed number to improper fractions and vice versa. Our topic for this morning is about changing improper fractions to mixed numbers and vice versa. Let us discuss first how to change improper fractions to mixed numbers. Let's change 23 eighths to mixed number. There are two ways to change improper fraction to mixed numbers. The first way is by drawing regions. We can visualize improper fractions using figures. Let's draw figures to represent 23 eighths. This first figure is equivalent to 8 eighths. This second figure is also equivalent to 8 eighths. And the last one is equivalent to 7 eighths. So these figures are equivalent to 23 eighths. We know that 8 eighths is also expressed as one whole. So this 8 eighths is also equal to one whole. And the 7 eighths is just equal to 7 eighths. So 1 plus 1 plus 7 eighths is equal to 2 7 eighths. Therefore, 23 eighths is equal to 2 7 eighths in mixed numbers. The second way to change improper fraction into mixed number is by computation. You need to divide numerator by the denominator. To change 23 eighths to mixed number, we need to divide them. The numerator 23 is our dividend and the denominator 8 is our divisor. Let's divide them now. How many 8 we have in 23? So we have 2. 2 times 8 is equal to 16. 23 minus 16 is equal to 7. Since we cannot divide 7 and 8, 7 will become our remainder. To write the mixed number, the quotient will be the whole number, which is 2. The remainder will be the numerator, which is 7. The divisor will be our denominator, which is 8. Therefore, 23 eighths in mixed number
is 2 and 7/8. Going back to what is being asked in problem number 1, how many 8s did Maria make out of the cassava cakes? Since our answer is 2 and 7/8, therefore, Myla make 2 and 7/8 of cassava cakes. Let's have another example. Let's change 9/2 to mixed number. We need to divide 9 by 2. 9 divided by 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is, it's 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. Since we cannot divide 1 by 2, 1 will be our remainder. To write it in mixed number, 4 is our whole number, 1 is our numerator, and 2 is our denominator. Therefore, 9/2 is equal to 4 and 1/2. Now let us discuss how to change mixed numbers to improper fractions. Change 2 and 3/4 to improper fraction. There are also two ways to change mixed numbers to improper fractions. Number 1 is also by drawing regions. Let's make figures to represent 2 and 3/4. This figure is equivalent to 1 whole. The second figure is equivalent to 1 whole. And the last figure is equivalent to 3/4. Thus, these figures represent 2 and 3/4. To change it, we need to express 1 to 4/4. Another 1 is equal to 4/4, and 3/4 is just 3/4. Thus, 4/4 plus 4/4 plus 3/4 is equal to 11/4. You can also change mixed number to improper fraction by computation. We have 3 steps in computing this. The first step is multiply the denominator by whole number. In a mixed number, 2 and 3/4, our denominator and the whole number is 2 and 4. So we need to multiply them. So 2 times 4 is equal to 8. The second way is to add the numerator to the product of the denominator and the whole number. So we will add 3. The third step is to copy the given denominator. To get the final answer, 8 plus 3 is equal to 11. So we need to copy 4. So our answer is 11/4. Back to our problem number 2. How many fourths of a kilogram of beef does Aling Agnes have? Since our answer is 11/4, therefore, Aling Agnes bought 11/4 of beef. So let's have another example to change mixed number into improper fraction. Change 10 and 1/3 to improper fractions. So our first step is to multiply the denominator to the whole number, which is 3 times 10 is equal to 30. We need to add them to 1. 30 plus 1 is 31. And the last step is to copy the denominator, which is 3. So our answer is 31/3. Therefore, 10 and 1/3 is equal to 31/3.
Now it's your time to solve on your own. Let's play Show Me Board. Your group in mathematics will be your team for this activity.
I will flash a fraction in the screen. Then all you have to do is to change the fraction to mixed number if it is an improper fraction. You need to change the fraction to improper fraction if it is a mixed number. The members of the team will agree for the final answer and will write the answer in their board. Show it to class. The first team who will get the answer correctly will get a point. The first team who will get 5 points will be declared as our winner. But before we start, what are the things that we need to remember in doing group activity? Correct. You need to listen to your teacher attentively. What else? Exactly. You need to follow the rules in our game. Very good. You need to cooperate with your group mates in doing this group activity. That's right. Just minimize your voice while talking to your group mates during this group activity. Now, let us start the game. Change this improper fraction to mixed number. Go! So what is the answer? Correct. The answer is 6 1/2. Next, change this mixed number to improper fraction. Go! So what is the answer for this? Okay, the answer is 11/4.
Let us have an individual activity.
Fill in the boxes with the correct numerator or denominator to make each item true. What is the answer for number 1? Correct, the answer is 13. How about the answer for number 2? Very good. The answer is 13. What is the answer for number 3? Correct. The answer is 3. The answer for number 4 is... Okay, the answer is 5. And for the last number, the answer is 6. So let us read. 3 1/4 is equal to 13/4. 2 3/5 is equal to 13/5. 4 2/3 is equal to 14/3. 6 4/5 is equal to 34/5. 13/2 is equal to 6 1/2.
Let's see if you really understand our discussion this morning. Let us have a short quiz.
For letter A, you need to change the following improper fractions to mixed numbers. Write your answer inside the box. For letter B, change the following mixed numbers to improper fractions. You will also write your answer inside the box. Our answer for number 1 is correct, 2 2/3. The answer for number 2 is very good, 6 1/2. And our answer for number 3 is correct. The answer is 4 1/5. Our answer for number 4 is okay. The answer is 19/5. And for the last number, our answer is correct. Our answer is 43/8.
Please get your mathematics notebook and copy your assignment. So that is the end of our discussion in mathematics for this morning. I hope that you really understand our lesson for this morning.
This is Teacher Eileen telling you that education is a foundation for a better future.